Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building a railgun in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So this railgun is actually one of the most powerful railguns that I have ever made. So even past my V1 and V2, because this railgun can one-shot a player even if they are holding 2 totems. So that means that there is basically no escape for bypassing this railgun. And today I'll be showing you how to build it. So without any ado, let's begin. So first, you're going to take out your sticky piston. You're going to dig down 1 block and then place it down right there. So this is where you're going to put your arrow to be fired by the railgun. Next, you're going to take out your obsidian and place down 3 blocks like this. And then on these 2 blocks, you're going to place down 2 more here on these 2 blocks. And the same over here on these 2 blocks. Now, come to the middle here, and you're going to place down 7 more blocks. Alright, so you should end up with this kind of shape. And then you're going to place down 2 more blocks right there. 1 block here, and then 2 more obsidian like that. And over here on this side, we're going to come to the end and we're going to skip 1 block and place 1 right there. And then skip 1 block again and then place 1 with a block above the ground like this. Next, take out your normal blocks and then you're going to place down 4 of them like this. 1 redstone dust right here. 1 repeater set to 4 ticks right here. And 2 repeaters here. The first one set to 4 ticks and the second one set to 3. Repeaters again. 2 of them, both set to 4 ticks like that. Redstone dust on the corner here. And then 4 more redstone dust connecting all together. Behind this, 1 more redstone dust. 1 repeater set to 4 ticks. And then 1 redstone dust right here. And then 2 repeaters, both set to 4 ticks. Now keep extending this by 2 blocks. And then 1 more repeater right here, set to 1 tick, so unedited. Now come back over here where we've placed the block. We're going to place down a repeater facing out of it on this side. And then set it to 3 ticks. 1 block right here. And then 2 redstone dust like that. Now take out your sticky pistons. And you're going to place down 3 of them like this. Take out your slime, place down 7 like that. And then you're going to take out your sticky pistons again, and you're going to place down 3 of them just like that. Alright, so there should be 6 sticky pistons in total, with 3 on both sides and the center one left out. Now we're going to come over here where we've left off on this repeater. We're going to place down a block right here, 1 block diagonally up like this, 2 redstone dust there for now. And then we're going to place down 2 redstone dust here, 2 more redstone dust, 1 here, and then 2 right in front like that. You're going to take your repeaters and you're going to place 2 of them down like that. The first one set to 4 ticks and the second one set to 1 tick. Then 2 more pieces of redstone dust, 1 repeater here, and set that one to 3 ticks. And then you're going to take out your repeater once again, and you're going to place it right here and set it to 1 tick. And then place 2 more redstone dust there, linking all up. Now, on top of this sticky piston right here, you're going to place down a trapdoor. It doesn't matter which way it's facing, so just place it down right there. And then you're going to break down these 3 blocks for now. 1 normal block right here, and then a redstone torch right here so that the sticky piston is activated. Now you can take out your water bucket and place it down right there so that the water is flowing into these 2 holes. Now you can take out an observer and then face it into this block right here so that if this block is removed, it unpowers the sticky piston for just one tick. All right, and then you're gonna pull this back all the way over here. All right, and then one redstone dust right here. Also one redstone dust right in front of this observer, and 10 repeaters right here. So we're gonna set 9 of them to 4 ticks and the final one to 2 ticks. So this one's set to 2 ticks while the rest of them are set to 4 ticks. Next, we're gonna start working on the dispensers. So take out your dispensers, and I have already filled all of these dispensers with TNT. So what you need to do is basically, if you're on keyboard or anything, you just fill your dispenser with TNT and then press Control or Command, depending on whether you're on Windows or on Mac, and then press your pick block key. Then you can get the block with the data. So I'll show you. So I picked the block with the data, and here it is with all the data in there. Alright, so first thing, we're gonna place down 1 obsidian right here, and then 6 more obsidian, like that. And then the same on this side. Alright, so 13 obsidian in total. Next, you're gonna take out your dispensers, and you're gonna place down 6 of them like this. Alright, and then another 6 on this side. They should all be filled with TNT. Right? Then now place another 12. So 6 on both sides. Like that. You're gonna come to this end, and you're gonna place down 2 normal blocks. It doesn't have to be obsidian, but just 2 normal blocks so that the TNT is dispensed inside this area. And the same on this side. So 2 normal blocks like this. Alright? And then you want to come behind here and then place down 2 rows of 6 blocks. Like that. And then pull this back by 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks this way as well. You're gonna place down 6 repeaters like that, and then 6 redstone dust behind it like that, and then 3 redstone dust on the corner here, and 1 repeater right here facing into that, set to 1 tick. And we're gonna do the same for this side. So 12 blocks in total, like here, and then your 6 repeaters on top. Check that all of the ticks are set to 1, otherwise your entire railgun would blow up. And just place down 6 redstone dust behind those. 3 more blocks here. Oops, 4 more blocks here like this. Alright, 3 redstone dust, and then 1 repeater facing into the line. To connect this, we're going to place down 1 block right here, and also 1 block right here, with 2 redstone dust on top like this. And now, for the next layer, we're going to place down 2 pieces of glass like this. Take your dispensers again, and place down, oops. And place down another 2 rows of 12 on each side. All of them filled with TNT. Alright, and then just repeat the process like this down here. So your 2 rows of 6 blocks, and then 4 blocks here, and the same on this side. So 2 rows of 6 blocks, and then 4 blocks here. All these repeaters set to 1 tick, and check that they are all 1 tick. Redstone dust behind, through this corner. Repeater right here set to 1 tick, and then 1 more repeater here set to 1 tick as well. 2 redstone dust on top of these 2 pieces of glass, and then your corner with redstone dust again, 6 redstone dust, and then your 6 repeaters on top. So now just repeat this layer 4 more times. So I've repeated that process 4 more times. So right now you should have 6 layers, alright? So what we can do right here is we can actually add 1 more layer on top, but because this redstone line isn't long enough, so we're just gonna have to remake the redstone behind it. So first you're gonna place down a glass block right here, and then 1 more redstone dust, 2 blocks beside it like this, and then 2 blocks diagonally above, like that. You're gonna have 2 repeaters, both set to 1 tick, and then just connect this line along the back side like this. Alright, so 12 blocks, and then these 4 blocks there, 3 more blocks here, and then another 12 blocks, and then put in your dispensers. Alright, so just like before, 2 layers of 6 on each side, like that, and then your repeaters with the redstone dust behind. And then because this repeater is going into this block, the dust above automatically gets powered, so we don't actually have to connect the dust directly onto the repeaters. And then just connect it all together like this, and then fill in these blocks here, and that is very important, otherwise the TNT might get dispensed onto this ledge right here and it would blow up, because you know there's no water stopping the explosion damage, and your entire machine is gonna be broken, which is not what you would like. And so here we are with the railgun part, with the TNT dispensing part completed. So right now you should have 7 layers, including the top layer here. Before pressing any buttons or firing, just make sure that all of these repeaters are set to 1 tick, because even if you have one misclick here, and then you're just one tick late, the TNT when it gets pushed there, the TNT actually blows up before the other ones, so that single piece of TNT would get like propelled up and then blow up inside your dispensing tube here, and that would completely blow up your entire machine, and that's going to be a pain to fix. So yeah, just make sure all of the ticks are set to 1. We're going to come back over here where we have left off, just behind right here. We are going to place down 1 block right behind right here, right, and then staircase upwards 4 more blocks, just like this, and this should be in line with these ones down here. And then you're gonna staircase upwards another 3 blocks, just like that, and you're gonna place redstone dust along all of those blocks. Now you're gonna place down 4 more blocks, like that, 3 redstone dust, and then take out your comparator and place 1 down right there, and don't click the button so that the light is actually off right now. And then behind that, you want to take out a copper bulb, so it can be any type. It doesn't have to be a waxed copper bulb, it can be like oxidized or anything basically. You're going to place down a redstone dust on top, like that, a block here, and also a block right here. Now you're going to pull this line back 7 blocks, like that, and then run a redstone line across like this. And this block here, we're going to pull it back 7 blocks as well, so it should end together like this. And then you're going to take out a block and place it right here, and then 7 repeaters, 8 repeaters actually, and then you're going to place it all on top of these blocks, and they should all be set to 4 ticks. Now you're gonna come over here and you're gonna place down staircase down 4 more blocks like this. Alright, and then put redstone dust on top. And on the second last block here, you're gonna take out a glass block, place it right here. Oops, place it right there, so right next to this piece of redstone dust right there, and then another piece of glass right there, dust on top, and then one more block right here next to the dust, and dust on top as well. On this side, you're gonna place down another block, and then you're gonna take out a button, so any type of button, and place it right there. Next, place down the 3 blocks right there, and then 1 block diagonally up, and 1 block right there. You're gonna take out 3 repeaters, set them all to 4 ticks, like this, and then 2 redstone dust on top of these 2 blocks. Next, you're gonna take out a sticky piston. You're gonna place it 1 right here, and then you're gonna take out a trapdoor and place it so that when it's open, it should be completely covering the sticky piston, right? And then you're gonna place down a block directly beneath that, and then a sticky piston right here. Now you're gonna place down 8 blocks like this, and then 3 more blocks on this edge here. So you're gonna take out your repeaters, and you're gonna place down 4 of them like this, and then 4 dust on the corners, 1 redstone dust right here, 1 sticky piston here, and an oak button right here, and you just press the button, and then your redstone circuit should be completed, and you're gonna break down these 3 blocks with your button and your sticky piston. And so this mechanism should stop your arrows from despawning. Now you're gonna pull this back a few more blocks, place down a sticky piston right here, place down a block right there, and then 1 block diagonally down like this, another block beneath that. You're gonna take out a redstone torch, place 1 down right there, and then 1 block right here, and then you can break this temporary block. And you're just gonna place down a repeater right there and set that one to 4 ticks. And so this should be your entire railgun completed. So to activate this machine, of course, you have to press this button right here. And by pressing it, it drops all the TNT from the dispensers. And then the slime here compresses it all into this 1 block, so that it can all be focused onto the arrow right here. And this line of repeaters actually is timed so that this piston would deactivate once all the TNT is ready to explode right at that block there. Alright, to show you how this machine works, all you have to do is you just stand on this block right here, and you're going to fire an arrow right onto this block here, and remember to fully charge your bow so that it will do more damage. And then to fire it, of course, you just have to press the button, but you have to wait till that the sticky piston is powered, so that when the redstone dust is lit up, and that's when you're gonna press the button. So I've set it to so that the redstone clock only has 1 tick that the sticky piston is unpowered. Well, 4 ticks that the sticky piston is unpowered, so that you actually have more time in the redstone clock to power the sticky piston. And yeah, if it's not set to, the sticky piston is not powered when you try to activate the machine, it is not going to work. So now the sticky piston is powered. It's going to push so that the arrow falls onto that pressure, as you see, the TNT boosted the arrows right over there into this block here. Alright, so there are 3 things that we are going to test out today. First thing is an iron golem. So to one-shot this iron golem consistently, we only need 3 arrows, fully charged of course. Alright, so we're just going to fire 3 arrows, like that. And then once the sticky piston is powered, we're going to press the button. The arrow should drop down. And the iron golem gets 1 shot, alright? So this is just a normal bow, no enchantments, no nothing. And the arrow is just normal arrows. Alright, so next thing we're going to test out is zombies wearing full protection 4 netherite armor. Alright. And this one as well. So we're just going to spawn in some zombies. Right here. And then we're just going to give them the full netherite armor. Like that. Alright. And we're just going to get our bow again. And I've already got a few arrows here. So just fire along this line here. It doesn't have to be completely straight, because what this mechanism here is it pushes it all into the same horizontal line. So just fully charge the bow every time that does the max damage. And when the piston is activated, you can press the button and all the arrows should be compressed like that. And it just one-shots all of these zombies. And an extra thing that it does to the armor as well is that it actually lowers the durability quite a bit. So if we look at all of these armor, some of them are broken and some of them have a really low durability. And yeah. Alright, so for our final test, we have a test subject here with full protection for netherite armor and holding 2 totems as well. So all we need is to fire 4 fully charged arrows into the loader here. Alright, so 4 arrows, and then press the button once the piston is powered. Then now you can see that the player actually just gets 1 tapped, even holding 2 totems. Alright, so I'll show you what that looks like from the perspective of the player who's getting shot at. Alright, so here we have a player wearing full protection 4 armor with 2 totems, 1 on offhand and 1 in main hand. And so my friend there's just gonna fire 4 arrows into that chamber, the loading chamber right there. And then you should see how it would work. So now he's gonna press the button, the arrows fall into the chamber and the TNT is pressed. And I get shot and instantly shot to death. Thank you for watching this video, and if you've enjoyed watching these tutorials, please do consider subscribing, because I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And yeah, share this to your friends, like the video so that it can gain more views. And I guess that's it from me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!